From lab 3, I am going to be explaining how to perform a basic dilution. I don't have the actual materials, so I drew out some materials and wrote explanations, and I have some more things to add. So step 1 is going to be to determine a proper dilution liquid. So in our lab and in my example, I'm just using water for that. And then step 2 is going to be prepare several test tubes with 9 milliliters of dilution liquid. So 9 milliliters of water. This is my makeshift water here. And these tubes serve as your dilation blank. So to these tubes is what we will be adding our undiluted solution to. And then step 3. We're going to prepare a test tube with at least 2 milliliters of undiluted solution. So the minimum amount you need to perform a dilution is 1 milliliter of undiluted solution. And then we will measure that out for our step 3, and then we'll need it starting step 4. So step 4, we're going to perform our first dilution. So we're going to draw 1 milliliter of the undiluted solution from the test tube with the solution in it. So this one right here. And then we are going to use a pipette to transfer it to the test tube labeled right here. And then, so we're adding 1 milliliter of the undiluted solution to the dilution, which is the water. And then we're gonna mix that thoroughly. So usually we would take both ends like this, sort of, and do like that. Mix it up. Okay. And then step 5, we're gonna perform our second dilution. So basically, we're going to take 1 milliliter of the solution from the first test tube that we added to here, and we are going to add it to the next test tube. So this one here. And we are going to mix it again, shake it up. It's important to not have any like bubbles, fizz, stuff like that. So it's important to shake properly. So after you add your 1 milliliter here, you're going to your next step would be to take from this test tube and transfer to the next, and so on. So we would do that a number of 5 times. We would go from this one, or from the solution to this one, from this one to here, here to here, here to here, here to here. And then after we have done all of that, we will eventually reach our desired dilution or solution, and then we will, so as you add and take away from each test tube, you should see like a trend. So this one being dark, and then as you go on, you're gonna see the water and the solution mix start to become more and more clear, until eventually it would look like the water that you first added into your original test tube. And that is my quick explanation of basic dilution.